We're talking toon here.
In order to master the fine art of talking toon, you must feel the sploin, be the boing, enjoy the bam inside of you, and splat, there you have it.
Flame, slam.
Smack.
No, you want the best cartoons, the coolest characters, 24 hours a day.
Boing. Boing.
Bam, splat.
Boing. Boing.
Bam,
Splat.
Now you're talking toon on the world's first Cartoon Network.
We're talking toon here.
Cartoons are commodities that attract loyal viewing behavior amongst varied demographic segments, resulting in substantial revenue potential and
Suffering succotash! What in Sam Hill are you talking about? You're forgetting the most important thing. Everybody loves cartoons.
Meet George Jetson. Top Cat, the most effectual Top Cat. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, they're the smartest Tony's family. Yogi Bear is smarter than the average bear.
How much you got, Gorilla, in the window?
Get yourself all set, tune up your TV set for Huckleberry Hound.
Cartoons. Where would TV be without them?
Ah, there it is.
Sure, there's a lot of choice on cable these days, but you can always count on people of all ages tuning in to their old favorites. Hey, a great idea just hit us. How about an all-cartoon network? Turner has the greatest cartoons ever made. Our collection includes the best of the Warner Brothers classics, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
That's not all. There's also our old friend Popeye.
Here's me past record, folks, which speaks for itself.
Plus all the MGM stars, Tom and Jerry, Screwy Squirrel, Barney Bear, and Droopy.
Hooray.
And since we just bought Hanna-Barbera, Turner now owns hundreds of memorable characters that are household names to families around the world.
Barney. Fred.
Yogi. Quickstraw.
Will people tune in an all-cartoon network? Sure. Right now, ratings are consistently strong on all cable cartoon shows. Wherever and whenever tunes run on cable, they perform well.
Did you ever have the feeling you was being watched?
The HP deal gives us more cartoons than anybody. Enough tunes to run for years and years. It brings our cartoon collection up to over 3,000 half hours of tune tonnage.
What more could a guy ask for?
This is own programming, not least, so we never have to worry about scrounging for shows or bidding against the competition. What will happen to those other startup channels when their programming licenses run out in a few years? Along with the existing cartoons, we've also got Hanna-Barbera's active animation studio.
And there's nothing mere about this.
They're already busy making new tunes that will end up on the Cartoon Network in the years ahead.
I'm a cop who's a carp.
Imagine what it will be like to have all our cartoon friends and families in one place. We have the opportunity to bring those characters we love to generations of kids all across America.
Good night, dear old Dad. Daddy.
Father.
Come on, little Beverly Pooh.
Good night, my son's my son.
The Cartoon Network.
This is Cartoon Network. All tunes, nothing but tunes, all day, every day, all around the world. The tunes are taking over. This is Cartoon Network. You are now in the Cartoon Universe. And the tunes are in control.
Ready?
Go.
Hey kids, I'm Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Look what the Cartoon Network is stuffing your Christmas stocking with. On Christmas Eve, we've got Charlotte's Web. That's right, the classic Pig in Spider Tale. Followed by a whole hour of Dr. Seuss. And then, oh look, it's me singing Christmas carols in a Space Ghost Christmas special. And on Christmas Day, tune in for 6 hours of holiday tune movies, followed by even more great tunes, and finally, Johnny Questmas. How we doing on time?
What?
Quest. Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. Tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Restored to life by the Cartoon Network, mild-mannered reporter Clark Kent becomes the Toon of Steel, fighting for truth, justice, and a break from football. Superman Lives. Super Sunday at 12 noon, a Cartoon Network special event.
Someone stop that pigeon! Two of the most famous fowlers and their fiendish friends for 3 full hours. It's a dastardly and muttly super chunk. Sunday at 4 on the only network that can satisfy your toon hunger. Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. R&T, get your fill of our late-night black and white tunes on the Cartoon Network. Down, down.
Attention, Toonheads. You know who you are. Now here's your chance to truly know your tunes. With the only 30-minute TV show guaranteed to satisfy your appetite for twisted tunes. From the weird and the whacked to the totally abstract. The great Toon Gurus, their remakes and retakes, salutes and sequels. Serious stuff for the true toonophile. So be prepared. Toonheads will roll. Wednesday at 10 on Cartoon Network.
Well, who's that crazy cartoon king? The one who taught them all to swing. Say his name, now let it ring. Tex Avery. He was sure a genius man. He made cartoons like no one can. The man's best, give him a hand. Tex Avery. Whoa, eye-popping, jaw-dropping, tongue-hanging, and head-banging, side-splitting, flea-knitting. Tex Avery. Wow! Beetle-bop, beetle-beep, beetle-bop, 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 beep-beep-beep, blubber-doop, blubber-deep, blubber-doop-bop. Tex Avery. Blubber-doop-blubber-doop-bop.
The 50 greatest tunes of all time have just been named. You can read about them in this cool new book called The 50 Greatest Cartoons. And you can see them here on the Cartoon Network. Yep, we're a regular Toon Hall of Fame. And to celebrate, we're showing 2 hours of the best tunes ever made. We always knew our tunes were the best. Now we have it in writing. See if your favorite tune made the list when the Cartoon Network presents the best tunes ever. Friday night at 9 at the home of the greatest tunes, the Cartoon Network.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah, wrong mail and hairy bats.
Big yards and
Wrong.
Hey, gang, do you know the right words to the Josie and the Pussycats theme song? Because if you do, you just might win your very own guitar and amplifier.
Ruby, and how?
We meet the two-type song. You can just sing along.
Be sure to watch Josie and the Pussycats beginning January 1st, and we'll give you all of the details.
It's your chance to start your own band with your very own guitar. Alrighty.
So tune in to Josie and the Pussycats every weekday at 4 for adventure, music, more adventure, and a chance to win your very own Ovation Roundback guitar and an amplifier.
It's our way of saying thank you for being a fan. So watch Josie and the Pussycats beginning January 1st at 4 at the home of Josie and the Pussycats, Cartoon Network.
More Flintstones coming up. Starring me, Glenn Flintstone, on the Cartoon Network, the home of the Stones.
For Father's Day, the Cartoon Network presents a whole day of the greatest Toon Dads ever. Fred Flintstone.
Come on, little Pebbley Pooh. Eat your mush.
George Jetson.
Zoom, Dad, zoom.
And Harry Boyle.
Don't worry, Pop. I'll always have a place for you.
3 Toon Dads, 3 great shows, and 4 full hours of fatherhood. From the past, present, and future, starting next Sunday at noon on the home of the top Toon Dads, the Cartoon Network.
If you think these tunes are classics, wait till you read these. Its true top tunes are timeless, but a good book is never a thing of the past.
There's nothing like a good book, I always say.
Right. So ask your parents to read you one of their favorites, because books are better when they're read together. So check out a classic, gather up the group, and tune in to reading. A message from the National Center for Family Literacy and the Cartoon Network.
Have you been dreaming of Droopy, wishing for more Wally, hankering for a whole lot of Huck? With the Cartoon Network's 2 in a row, you get twice as much of your favorite stars. 2 Secret Squirrels, 2 Squiddly Diddlies, 2 Snagglepusses in a row. 2 in a row is coming up soon on the Cartoon Network.
It's hairy, it's scary, it's the month at 8 Cartoon Network. Run for your lives, everybody. October is out of control with 25 straight hours of pure Scooby-Doo, plus a whole week of nothing but Scoob Tube. That's more do than you can possibly do. Then it's George of the Jungle swinging in to make his big debut. As if that weren't scary enough, we've got Carrot Top in his very own show, Ahem Mayhem. And to top it all off, Hoss and Little Joe rounded up a haunted house party on Halloween night. Be warned, be afraid, be here.
Funky, funky. Tune in to Cartoon Network's 70s Super Explosion. The funkiest festival of tunes from the disco decade are here every Wednesday night. Can you dig it? These tunes will blow you right off of your platform shoes, baby. Stay up and get down with the 70s Super Explosion. Premieres next Wednesday at 10 on the sole source for tunes, Cartoon Network.
Jetsons Tuesdays on Cartoon Network. Tuesday nights, it's Jetsons on Tuesdays. Why else? 'Cause we love them. Did we mention Tuesdays?
Join us for 3 hours of the Jetsons every Tuesday night in May at 8 on the home of the Jetsons, Cartoon Network.
Jane, stop this crazy song!
The night before Halloween, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring except for Fred's spouse. Cartoon Network was hosting a Halloween Eve with incredible tunes you wouldn't believe. Halloween is Grinch Night starting at 8. Jetsons Haunted Halloween on that very same date. And spooky tunes from 9 to 11. Every tune-loving fool must be in heaven. It's Halloween Eve, the night before Halloween, next Monday on Cartoon Network. I love jelly beans.
Get ready to count down to one of the biggest weekends in cartoon history. 5 brand new shows. Addams Family, Roger Ramjet, Super Friends, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and The Tex Avery Show. 4, anyone who's got cartoons on the brain. 3, big reasons to watch. 5 brand new shows, plus your favorite shows at new times, and all weekend long. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. 1, because we're the one and only Cartoon Network. And we're blasting off our big new weekend June 1st. Be here.
Prepare yourself. Something really big is coming. Godzilla, weekdays at 3 p.m. on Cartoon Network.
You say you're not feeling so good these days. Cartoon Network thinks it's time for you to go see the doctor. No, not that doctor. Dr. Seuss. Cartoon Network is showing a week of Dr. Seuss specials. It's Horton Hears a Who on Monday, The Cat in the Hat on Tuesday, The Lorax on Wednesday, Plentiful Pock, Where Are You on Thursday, and The Butter Battle Book on Friday. Now, if that's not a prescription for a good time, we don't know what is. It's the Dr. Seuss Festival all next week starting Monday at 8 p.m. on the best place for Dr. Seuss, Cartoon Network.
Some people are trying to destroy your precious freedoms. Your freedom of speech. Your freedom of the press. Your right to bear arms. Even your right to tune. We want to bring you the characters you love. But we can't do it alone. So exercise that inalienable right. Call your local cable company and say, tune me in! Stand up for your tune rights. You do not have the right to remain silent. Ask your cable company about the world's first 24-hour Cartoon Network.
It's like no other TV on Earth. The world's first 24-hour Cartoon Network is here. Now, before you approach this brave new world, there are a few basics you need to know.
There's a lesson here somewhere.
When you enter a Toon universe, anything can happen. It takes endurance, spirit, and fortitude to survive in the Toon Age.
Ain't it the truth?
After you've proven your instinct for survival, you might ask, where will a typical day in a Totally Toon universe take you?
To the airport.
No, we start here, where the crack of dawn signals the end of Snooze Patrol and means time to get up and about with Bernie Burnout and the morning crew. After you've gotten your day in gear with the Burnout Bunch, speed off for brunch with the fastest cat and mouse team to tear through Toon City. Tom and Jerry, plus cool Kitty Top Cat and company will keep your morning hopping. Then it's off to spend your afternoon hanging with the baddest B-dog to ever bust out of the hood, down with Droopy D. By evening, you're pumped, feeling adventurous. You could zap any one-eyed, six-armed rock monster to cross your path in Super Adventures and Johnny Quest. Once you've packed your punches, you speed off to spend some prime time with the first families of the Toon universe, the Flintstones and Jetsons. Then you're all set to step out for a big night on the town with the Toon superstars, Bugs and Daffy. After you've gone Daffy, you're definitely ready for the late night weird and wacky. Toon heads will roll. And no trip through a Toon universe is complete without a little time travel back to the 60s and 70s. Guaranteed safe, even for the parental units, for everybody's favorites, just as they originally aired. Boomerang. Imagine every time you turn around, another Toon.
What more could a guy ask for?
How about a chance to meet and greet the Toon Elite?
My public, how they love me.
After all, we are the home of the top Toon stars. You know what you want. You've met the challenge and carved a place for yourself in the Toon universe. Congratulations! You are now an official resident of the Cartoon Network.
Well, there goes the neighborhood.